Hey everyone, welcome back to
5 Minute Eats, and we are in the midst of corned beef hash week here on 5 Minute Eats. And today we have got the Armour Star corned beef hash, hearty home style. This is a 14-ounce can. It is the cheapest of the week at $2.12 at Walmart. Now, it must be said, this is a case of one of these is not like the others because they all look the same on the cover. But whenever I opened them up, there were 4 of them that had kind of a kind of pink and potato mixture in there. But the Armour one was more like gray on gray.
It did not look good. It was pretty scary.
It was,
now,
indeed.
Here's the thing. I love the Armour Vienna sausages.
I love their chili.
Their beef stew, I don't think
Dinty Moore was better.
Yeah, exactly. So this one, corned beef hash, right? Like, because when you think of Armour, you think of like the canned meat products and stuff. You just automatically think they have a lot of good stuff, but not so. And this one, so far, when I look at it after it's cooked, I like that everything is small.
Yes, and you know what? After it's cooked, it does look pretty much like all of the others. Like the color ended up the same. Now, the other thing is that's interesting. Now, all of Armour's stuff is in like blue cans, but what's funny is that all of the other corned beef hash, even from other brands on the market, they're all pretty much in a red or a maroon can, whereas Armour is blue, so they stick out in that way also.
Now, smelling it, it smells mostly a potato.
Yes, I would agree with that.
Which is a good thing, because I think in corned beef hash, you want more potato than beef.
Yes, I agree. I want there to be a little bit more of the potato, because whenever you think about like your breakfast plate, because a lot of these are depicted as breakfast, you would have like more of like hash browns and only like a couple pieces of meat, you know?
And guys, if you're new to our channel, basically, we review everyday grocery items. So before you spend your hard-earned money, let us tell you if it's worth it.
Let's try this on. If you'd like to support this channel, the easiest way to do that is using our Amazon links the next time you shop there.
All right, guys, welcome back. Our rating system. Thumbs up, bite again. Thumbs down, we would not. So for me, this is a thumbs up. This is surprising here because I wasn't sure how I was going to like it, especially when looking at the can when we first opened it. It looked pretty scary. Reason I like this is a couple of things. Number one, the meat, just like the day one Libby's, it's crispy, but the Libby's was spiced up a lot, whereas this one is more like a hamburger. So not as much spices, but it's tasting more like a hamburger, which I like. Number two, the potatoes. There's a lot of potatoes in it, which, like I said before the break, you want in something like this, in my opinion, more potato than meat. So there is. I like how both the meat and the potatoes are in small pieces. Now, the other thing, it is salty, but not as salty as the Libby's. I think overall, this is a good product. Thumbs up.
If you like what we're doing here, please consider sending us super thanks. It helps us continue to provide more amazing content. Okay, for me, this one is going to be a thumbs up. This one is a solid product. I will withhold any enthusiasm to see what's coming later on in the week, but I think just for this being our first forays into like the canned corned beef hash, it's definitely not restaurant quality, but this is significantly better than Libby's. I do feel like in some ways, even though it's less seasoned than Libby's, I think that works better because it's not so overwhelming, like in your face. The Libby's had a bunch of saltiness, a bunch of seasonings. This is more mild, and I feel like it would lend itself to having like some other stuff. Like you could do ketchup and an egg and things like that.
Yeah.
I think that this one is a little bit more versatile, and I like the ratio of meat to potato as well. I think that this one turned out pretty good.
To sum it up, thumbs up, thumbs up. And if you guys buy from Amazon, use our Amazon link. The reason is when you do that, we get 10 cents, 50 cents, possibly even $1, which means we can continue to review things.
All right, guys, that's the video. If you like what we're doing here, definitely check out our other channel, Food Prep Inc., and don't forget to give us a like and subscribe.